Good evening, good afternoon, y'all. How's it going? How's it going? Hey, I've been out running around and I'm about to get on and do my 5-minute booster. It is 4:30 in the afternoon, but I wanted to show y'all, I forgot to take my little Celtic sea salt granule today. Usually I take it in the morning. This is the one I get. They have it on Amazon. I got this one at Whole Foods. This one was like, I don't know, $4 or $5, I think. Wait, let me see how many ounces it is. It is so tiny, hard to read. It is 1 pound. 1 pound of Celtic sea salt, okay? And considering I moved some into this little container, and then I have it by my bedside, and I just take a little pinch, I put it in my mouth, and you can feel it start to draw the fluid like from your mouth. And I'm going to tell y'all what it does, okay? I have just put Celtic sea salt in my mouth. I usually do this in the morning, but I forgot. And even though it's 4 o'clock, I'm still going to get it in. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I've learned just from Barbara O'Neill. Let me put my water there. I'm going to just tell it real fast because then I really want to just get on my rebounder. So Barbara O'Neill talked to us on the internet about, she's the Australian lady who's all about natural health. And I've learned a lot of things about her. Even the castor oil that I'm doing, I learned about it through her channel. So basically, the Celtic sea salt has 82 minerals, essential minerals that our body needs. And our body needs like 92. And I know a lot of people were introduced to Himalayan sea salt, the pink, and that has 72 minerals. So I'm just choosing to get the sea salt in that has the 82 minerals. And it has 3 types of magnesium. And I watched a really long podcast. It was like an hour and a half of this guy who's an expert in magnesium. And he talks about why the body needs magnesium and how important it is at the cellular level. And he also said you need copper and iron to make magnesium absorb into the cells. So I try to watch for all of that, okay? So I just thought I would share with y'all that even when you forget, you can still catch up later on. So although I would not showcase this top in what I've never been able to wear, because at some point when I bought it, I think I did wear it a while, but quickly my hips got bigger than this part. And so I stopped wearing it because this top would be so tight that it would like hang here and then be filled out around the edges. So I haven't worn this top since probably maybe 2017, maybe 2016, 2018, and then I stopped wearing it. Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer. So as I started to go back through my closet to find clothes that I've never been able to wear, I had tried this one on 59 days ago. And it wasn't, loose enough for me to feel comfortable wearing it as a top. But now I wore it today as a shirt for my daily run around. And these buttons right here, they're not real buttons. They're just like little tiny itty bitty 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 buttons. And you just throw the shirt over your head. You don't have to button it. So it's an easy top and it's pretty. It has this beautiful like lace. I have to say that is one of the benefits of living in a big city near a port. You get a lot of shipments coming in from overseas that are pretty clothes, and they're not expensive. I typically shop at Ross and Marshalls and TJ Maxx and sometimes Macy's. And it's like these pants, I bought them on the Lands End catalog online, landsend.com, Lands, oh, yeah, wait, Lands, yeah, SEND.com. And they're super comfortable. I've been wearing them a couple years, but they're like cotton and they're fitted and they're little capri pants. And today it was probably like 68 degrees. So this was, when the sun was out, this was a good outfit. Now that the sun's going down, I need a jacket when I go up tonight. I'm going over to a friend's house. She's making a bunch of Japanese style food because she lives in Japan and she loves Japanese food. So she's going to showcase her talents to me tonight. And that's where I'm headed later. So what else can I tell y'all? Oh, I haven't emailed Nikki yet from Earth and Al, but I'm going to, as soon as I get off this 5-minute booster, I'm going to email Nikki and invite her to the podcast. And I'll get to interview her. And I'm hoping to interview more people in the next year. I've already asked somebody else. Oh, remember last week I asked the guy from U of H, Mark Hamilton, who did that research around the soleus muscle. I did reach out to him last week, but it's the holidays and college people, you know, take the 2 weeks off during the holidays, like school teachers. So my left knee is, you know, sensitive right now. I just walked my dog. I had to be careful. So I'm just going to do this light marching, this light lifting at my feet using my core muscles right here. You can actually hold on to your abs and feel them pull tight when you pull up your knees. Definitely hang on to something for stability. What else? So one of the reasons that the minerals are so important at the cellular level, and granted, I just want to say, please let my conversations be introductions to go inspire you to research on your own, because I'm not a professional. I don't profess to be all-knowing. I'm just reiterating things I've read or learned in hopes to inspire you to be curious, to go do your own research, see what you find. And then you can come back and comment and tell me what you found. You know, sometimes when I'm repeating something as I understood it, maybe I'm not 100% correct, but the principles of what I'm trying to express are just my opinions of what I've read, okay? So, you know, a lot of us have the desire to learn and to understand. And I will say that the key for my mom, I'm trying to emulate my mom, and when she was 70, she really started to study and to learn and to listen and to research. I mean, gosh, back then the internet was available still, you know, when was this? This was early 2000s. And so she had a lot of access to information. And at 70 years old, she really started to understand more about the body. And that's where she learned about the cells and what the cells need. Guess what, guys? My 5 minutes is up. Alexa, stop. I'm going to do a 1-minute timer because I felt like I was just going really slow because it's like 5 o'clock in the evening. Alexa, give me a 1-minute timer. Okay, I'm going to pick up my pace to get my oxygen flowing. This morning, after I finished, I got on my computer and I chopped up a few videos and turned them into little shorts, you know, little YouTube shorts, which are 1 minute or less, so that they would float around and inspire people to know what we're up to on this channel and to hopefully get them to be encouraged to join us for what? because we're gonna move more. In 24, we're gonna move more. In 24, we're gonna move more. In 24. You know, afternoons are hard for boosters. If you wait too late, it's tough. I don't have any like coffee in me or anything. So I'm gonna do my 20-second hit. There's my 1 minute. Alexa, stop. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Blast off. Y'all, you know what? I can tell my rebounder is getting stretched out. It's getting a workout like I am. It's more soft than it was before. When I started 60 days ago, the evening, the evening boosters are not as easy as the morning 10. I will say that. But when I can, I'll do them. Hopefully, they're helping. Like the book said, breaking them up. Okay, I saw some comments. Hi, Judy. Hi. We're on the same, Judy says, and we're on the same page. I use the salt every day. Also watch Barbara O'Neill. Yes, y'all, find her. She's awesome. Use the castor oil packs on your knees. Okay. Yeah, you know, I'm actually, Judy, have you ever stuck it in your belly button? I've been every night for like 150 nights. I've been very consistent with that. I have a little dropper bottle by the side of my bedside, and I put the castor oil. Clark says, use castor oil, does wonders. Awesome. Hi, Clark. Good to see you. Tara says, looking good, Lydia. Woo-hoo. Y'all, this is so fun. I'm so glad y'all are staying connected. So I'm putting the castor oil in my belly button, and here's why. I don't remember who told me to put it in there, but it's so much easier and less messy than the packs. But I think I will. I tore one of my sheets, my bed sheets, and like now I'm not going to use it on my bed. And I was like, okay, I can put a thing on the floor with a big old sheet, because when you get castor oil on your sheets, it stinks. My mom had a castor oil sheet, and I ended up, I think, giving it away to a lady who bought my dining table so she could cover the dining table and protect it from scratches while it was traveling to her house an hour away. So it's not something, you don't want your bed sheets and your mattress to get castor oil in them and stay, because it's hard to get out. So I have a castor oil wool packy thing I bought a while back, and I had the castor oil, the hexane free. This is the stuff you want to look for, guys. Hexane free, glass bottle, organic. What else? There's one other thing, I think. Dodie says, also on your eyelids. I have been putting them on my eyelid, like eyelashes. And then at night, I swipe right here on my eyebrows, because it's supposed to help clear the follicles, so that oxygen can help the follicles grow. Okay, Clark's saying something. Wrap your knee up with the oil overnight. Put lots on it. Okay. Promise, I don't want to get it on my sheets. Wrap the pack in saran wrap after you put it on your knee. Y'all are saying the same thing. Are you saying that because it won't get on my bed if I wrap it in saran wrap? Okay. Maybe I should do that. Oh, goodness. Guess I'm going to have to get serious. I know, I believe in it. Y'all, I'm reading that book. I think, Dodie, were you the one that was telling me you were reading the book too, The Oil That Heals? I'm reading it. It's somewhere around here, and it's got curved edges on the paperback book, because It's all bent up and curved because I'm using it a lot. So I'm just enjoying the information that they're sharing about all the people that have had miraculous things happen to them. The other thing is, if you know anybody like with ADHD or Clark says, do it, girl, you'll see the difference overnight. Okay, good. Maybe I should do it tonight. If you know anyone that has ADHD or, the book talks about autism, everything that it can help, because what they're saying is a lot of people who get the babies who get, to go to school, the shots, that causes like mercury and all this other things like heavy metals into the little tiny babies, and they can't handle it. And so that's what causes the electrical systems to go off or whatever. I don't know. I'm just repeating stuff that I've heard or like read. Anyway, they say that castor oil can help with that. So what I've heard is when you put it in your belly button, that, that belly button was the same pathway when you were connected to your mama to grow you as a whole human being, from a little tiny sperm and an egg to a being, to a human being. So that belly button has a pathway to a lot of organs in the body. So putting it in your navel at night can really help you get the oil to where it needs to go, and the body knows where it needs to go. Yes, Clark, I have a video about grounding and earthing. And yes, one day I'm going to talk about the electrical systems in the body and how important every cell has an electrical charge and electrical energy. And just like a battery on your phone or your tablet, if you don't continue to charge it and feed it life, your battery will go out. And that's what's happening with people, and we call them diseases. And then people have tremors or whatever, and they just need to charge their batteries. They just need to get the things that their cells need to be fully vibrant and alive and functioning at its optimal level. So, of course, I have to be careful, what I say, because I don't want to, one, offend anyone, and two, have my channel get flagged. But I basically want to inspire y'all to hear something I might say and go, what is she talking about? And then do your own research, okay? Because I can't go into depth. I'm not an expert. So Dodie says, that is good. You can make your own if you look on YouTube without being too expensive. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make mine. Yeah, it'll help your knees too. It'll take the pain away if you do it daily. Okay, interesting. That's going to be oily and messy. But I agree that castor oil can work. What's funny is the castor oil, this is alkaline water, so I drink that. The castor oil is, like an ancient oil that heals. And also that book called The New Miracles of Rebounding. So it's all in alignment. It's all coming together. And maybe one day I'll have Barbara O'Neill on the podcast, but I want to get some traction with the subscribers and the followers and stuff. Because, if I said, oh, I have 200 followers, she's like, oh, I don't really have time for that. So I'm trying to build that to show the interest level that people may have in the topics that we're discussing. And then hopefully these experts will come and showcase their lovely knowledge. So Clark says, I also do magnesium from RNA Reset. Oh, interesting. I'll have to learn about that. I just talked about, Clark, did you come on before? Watch, hold on. Clark, did you come on after I showed this? I was talking about how I take a little bit of Celtic sea salt in the mornings to get those 3 magnesiums in my body from the salt. And also I talked about this guy, what is his name? I want to say Rooney Morris or Ronnie. I don't know. I have to find out. I saw his podcast with Dr. Saldino. And I want to say it's like Rumi or Ronnie or something like that, Morris. And he's like an expert in magnesium. And I watched an hour and 30 minutes of them talking about it. It's a little bit of a sleeper. And a lot of the stuff went over my head because I didn't understand everything. But it's like I just continue to put it in front of me in hopes that it'll sink in and stick. And then it'll help me make changes. So y'all, if anybody wants to join us for the rebounding on January 1, I'm thinking about having everyone rebound in their pajamas. Of course, you have to be appropriately dressed in your pajamas, like a pajama pant and a pajama top. However, I just thought that would be fun because it's New Year's New Year's Day, and it's like we all celebrated the night before. And just to show y'all that, hey, sometimes you just might want to jump in your pajamas because you can. It's easy. You don't have to make it difficult. Just go from the bed, do a little stretch, drink a little water, and hop on your rebounder and get your 10 minutes in that fast, right? So if anybody wants to do that, then go to my website, avantywellness.com, and fill out the contact form, and that'll give me your email address, and then I can send you the link when we're going to do it. We're going to do it 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So 9 a.m. Mountain, 11 a.m. Eastern. Right now, those are my 3 participants. If anyone's Pacific Coast, I'm sorry, it's going to be 8 a.m. in the morning. However, it's 10 minutes, and then you can have your coffee or whatever you want to do. So that's what we're doing. I can have up to 9 guests, and I already have 2 slots. So that means I've got room for like 6 other people to join me. And what it'll look like, instead of one big camera like here, it'll be like 6 little squares. Like, remember the Brady Bunch or Hollywood Squares, that movie, that show? It'll be 6 little squares, and everybody will be jumping in their homes all over the country. So if anybody, what's your website? Avanti Wellness, AVANTI Wellness, WELLNESS.com. Fill out the contact form. And by the way, guys, several of y'all have told me that y'all don't do Facebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the community tab and maybe filter throughout the videos a email sign up link so you can provide your email. And so when we have an event or we have a Zoom or we have something, I can send y'all an email and say, hey guys, if you want to jump on the Zoom tomorrow, here's the link, because I can't post that publicly on YouTube. I need a private way to contact you. So I think email is probably the best private way to do that at this point. So in the meantime, before I set up a link for y'all to join, you can just go send me your email through the contact form, because it's all set up on my website to receive emails when somebody wants to contact me. AvantiWellness.com, just like the name on the screen there, Avanti Wellness. And by the way, for those who didn't hear my other video, Avanti is Italian, and it means advancing, forward, or more. Avanti, avanti, more advancing. So basically, I wanted to create a channel that whatever we did, we were advancing your wellness to learning, hopefully inspiring and learning new ways to look at yourself and your body. So at a body, mind, and soul level. Hey guys, it's awesome to see you all on here. How did I get so lucky to get all 6 of y'all on here at the same time? Clark, oh my gosh, how did you find me? That's so awesome. I love your contribution, Clark. Anytime. By the way, Clark, I know you've gone through a lot, you've rebounded a lot, you've healed a lot. You sound like you're a naturalist like I am. If you want to add, comments and suggestions, send them on, put them out there. I am so happy to have anyone who's aligning with, you love the channel name, thank you. Anyone that's aligning with natural health and all the things that I'm trying to help people be open to learning about, and just seeing if it resonates for you. And if it doesn't, it's okay. It's okay. You didn't have to. Everyone's on their own journey, and not everyone's going to be in alignment. But it sure is cool, Clark and Dodie, when you find your tribe, right? And you find other people who are doing the same things that you're doing to try to find better health. And I will say, for just personally, my definition of health is like looking at a person and understanding, like, if they're not on medications, they have vitality, they have energy, they have, mobility. These are all, like, to me, indicators of health. And so one of the areas that I've really lacked in is the mobility thing, where I have not had an active lifestyle. And so that's why this is so important, because I'm just beginning and I want to, like, be able to sit with my legs bent like Indian style and not have my knees hurt, or make sure my hips are open to do that. And so I know, like, yoga, having regular yoga in my life, but I wanted to get, like, healthier in my body before I even did yoga, because it's going to be kind of embarrassing, being like, have a hard time getting off the ground. So as my body starts to create all these muscles from my rebounding, I took a bath the other day. I did a magnesium bath last night and it felt so good. I turned on a heater. I put an electric heater in the bathroom and I got the bathroom all hot and toasty and warm. And then I did a magnesium bath, and I was just thinking how easy it was to pop out of the bathtub from a sitting position, where before it was harder because my legs were not that supportive and they weren't that strong. And I've got to push a big body up with a big, heavy skeletal system that weighs 115 pounds. And on top of that, I've got meat and fat and organs and skin and water and fluid and all that stuff. It all weighs something. So I was so happy to be able to pop up out of the bathtub from sitting in the bathtub easily. So let's see, Clark's saying more things. Okay, I have a lot. Went through a few health issues. Yeah, you said so much better now. Great. Yay, magnesium baths, wonderful. Yes, it was a eucalyptus magnesium bath, and it felt so good to be refreshed in that way before I went to. Actually, I stayed up and I did some work on my channel. I got a lot of work to do on my channel. There's so much to do, and I'm not, it's a lot. It's like a full-time job if I really wanted to put the time and energy into it. I spend about 3 hours a day right now doing things for my channel. So anyway, guys, love it. Love, love, love the interaction. Y'all continue on the post and the comments to support each other. And we're going to make this a community. Again, I'm just the host. I'm the admin of the channel. I want it to be community, and I want everybody to feel welcome, supported, understood, and if we don't understand you, we want to feel like we do. We want to be interested in you and what you're up to. So thank you all. See y'all tomorrow, day 60. Can you believe it? Okay, so here's my quote. I'm going to end my video. Be the joy you want to see in the world. And my nickname's Butterflydia. So there's Lydia's quote. All right. Bye, guys. Have a nice evening. Take care. See you tomorrow morning.